Day 2 of the Shy Girl dumbbell only 30-minute full body workout program, okay? If you're watching this video, you've probably already watched the intro video and day 1. If you haven't watched the first 2, please go back, watch those first 2. This video is going to be nothing to you, and it's not gonna be effective for you if you don't get it in the right context, okay? So if you do this program and you're doing it wrong and you don't get the results that you want to get because you're doing it wrong, it's not my fault, okay? So today's 30-minute dumbbell-only workout is going to consist of 4 compound exercises that will be broken up into 2 supersets. And then I'm going to throw in 2 extra isolation exercises if you just want to get that extra little oomph to your upper body, okay? Let's begin with dumbbell sumo squats and dumbbell incline chest press. And if you don't know what a superset is when you do 2 exercises back to back with no rest in between them. It basically cuts down your rest time, so you're able to do more in way less time. It also kind of like accelerates your heart rate a little bit if you don't really accelerate your heart rate in any other areas of your life. And when you're supersetting a lower body exercise with an upper body, when the lower body is going, the upper body is resting. When the upper body is going, the lower body is resting, okay? So first, sumo squats. I don't like to do super wide, just a little bit wider than hip width, okay? I like to turn my toes out. I'm a pretty long person, so it kind of helps me with my leverage. If you're a smaller person, you might be able to put your feet closer together, like if you have shorter limbs. I like to think about, dude, literally ripping my butt cheeks apart, pulling them apart, and that helps me create tension in the glutes. Your foot is flat on the floor, your heels are not coming up, and you're not going all the way up. Notice how I'm spending a majority of the time in the lower half. And these get pretty hard for me pretty quickly, especially if you're going slow and with control. Oh. Oh. Ooh. And you want to take it close to muscular failure like that. There's no point in doing this shit if you're not going to push yourself hard and take it close to muscular failure. So after I do this, no rest, immediately into incline chest press. I just came back from training upper body, so we'll see how this goes. Big, proud chest. Go all the way down, all the way up. Your butt stays on the bench. The bench is at a slight incline, and I'm driving through my feet. I'm controlling the movement even as I get tired. I'm not going to try to speed through it. Little pause at the bottom. Oh, I think I have more. Holy shit. Come down slow to dismount. Holy tatas. So that was the first set of the first superset. You can rest a little in between a set, or you can go straight back into lower body depending on how much time you have. And I want you to do 2 more rounds of this. Stop the video if you have to, if you want to follow along. Do your 2 sets, unpause it and come back. And then we'll do the next superset, which is gonna be, I need a second, my heart rate. What is my heart rate at? 117 beats per minute. Yeah, this shit is not a joke. Just because it's simple and it's dumbbell only, and you can get this workout in anywhere, does not mean it's easy. So we're gonna do dumbbell RDLs now, and we're gonna superset it with single arm rows. Also, reminder, if you don't have a bench at home, you can do, instead of doing incline chest press, you can do a floor press where you literally just lie down flat on the floor and press from there. You're not gonna be able to get as deep of a range of motion, but you gotta work with what you got, right? So let's start with the RDLs. When I do RDLs, I really like to get a deep stretch in my hamstrings, in my glutes. So the goal with the RDL, it's not to lower the weight as low as it'll go. The point is to push your hips back as far as they can go. Once your hips are as far back as they can go and you can feel a stretch lighting up the backside of your body, you went low enough. Let's do it. I don't even like to go all the way up because I lose tension. And I want to keep my muscles under tension the entire time. Let's see how many I can do. Notice how I pause in the bottom. Push the hips back. 10. Push the hips back. Motherfucker. Holy shit. And I got 12. Holy fucking tatas. Oh my God. Okay. Let me move this a little. Again, if you don't have a bench, girl, use your couch. Use a table, a bench, like a chair, whatever you got. Now the trick with these is to think about leading with the elbow. So don't think about it as a hand touching your chest. Think about it as your elbow driving and elbowing the ceiling. That feels nice. Stretch. I like to turn into it to feel the stretch. Stretch. See how many I can do. I can do a lot. I think I got one more. I don't know how many that was, but that was one set of the second superset. Again, now you do 2 more sets. Pause the video if you want to, then come back so we can finish out with the bonus isolation exercises. Okay, so the last 2 exercises are gonna be incline dumbbell bicep curl with unilateral lateral raises. I like to do unilateral. You don't have to do unilateral, but I really like the connection I get with each muscle individually. Like sometimes when I do both at the same time, I'll feel it more on one side than the other, and I don't like how that feels. So the reason why I like to do incline dumbbell bicep curls is because when my whole body is stable, I feel my bicep better. And I like to think about pretending there's like a folder under my armpit that I'm trying to hold in place. And I don't know why, but that really helps me isolate my bicep. So we're gonna do as many as I can, and I'll show you what a hard set looks like. I actually just did these for my upper body exercise. I'm not making any sense. There's more. There's more. Oh, no, there's not. Oh. I actually just did these for my upper body day today. I really enjoyed these. Now, however many reps I did on my weak side, I match it on my strong side, okay? I'm not gonna do it because you get the gist, but you're gonna do it at home. And then we will superset it. I'm gonna do unilateral again. I'm gonna sit on the edge of my chair. I'm gonna hold on to the bottom of my chair, kind of like I'm trying to pull the chair up into me. And what that does is it tightens my whole body. My whole body's rigid. I'm gonna do a healthy bend in my elbow. Now you see, I overestimated myself. This weight feels too heavy for me today. So if you do that, don't worry, just count it as a little warm-up set and then grab the weight that's actually appropriate for you. I'm gonna give it a second, pretend a couple seconds have passed. Now I'm gonna do my official working set. And that's the thing about weight training, like we can't control how strong we show up on any given day. You just have to pick the weight that feels appropriate for you on that day. I used to freak out every time that I wasn't able to go up in reps or in weight, but that's just not how it works. Same thing with the scale. You can't control how you show up on that scale. Some days your weight's gonna be up, some days your weight's gonna be down, but in general, the trend is moving in the direction that you need it to be moving in. So as long as you're working hard, dude, the numbers will come up on their own. Always training close to muscular failure. Once you figure out how many reps you did on that day, write it down in your training notes. I'm gonna include a training notes for everyone in the show notes that you can copy and keep forever. And like I said in the first two videos, see what happens if you stay consistent with this training program for a whole motherfucking year. You will see changes, you will see improvements. I think what a lot of people get caught up with is constantly trying to change what they're doing because they want to keep it fresh or whatever. But the fun of weight training isn't always doing something new. The fun in weight training is doing the same exercises over and over and over again for years on end and seeing your strength slowly come up. That's what's fun about weight training. And you can't see your strength go up if you're constantly changing your exercises, okay? I think that's everything that I have to say. I hope this program is helpful to you. If it is, please leave me a comment down below. I'd really like to know if this is helpful for someone, anyone. Okay, bye.